Chad, this is next governor of California. Next governor of California.
In our politics lead, we're exactly 2 weeks away from California's recall election, and all eyes are on Larry Elder, the controversial conservative radio host and Republican frontrunner, who is set to replace Governor Gavin Newsom if Newsom is recalled. CNN's Joe Johns sat down with Larry Elder to address controversies, and he got a window into how Elder might lead.
This is the man who could set off a political earthquake in California. Larry Elder, a 69-year-old conservative talk show host turned political candidate, has become the Republican frontrunner.
This man that I'm going to defeat
in the race to recall California Governor Gavin Newsom.
My agenda is crime. My agenda is homelessness. My agenda is the way the state was shut down.
That agenda, says Elder, includes rolling back the state's COVID restrictions, vowing to repeal mask and vaccine mandates for California state workers.
Will you follow the science?
I'm going to follow the science. I don't believe the science suggests that young people should be vaccinated. I don't believe the science suggests that young people should have to wear masks at school. I'm not sure the science is settled on that at all. And young people are not likely to contract the coronavirus. And when they do, their symptoms are likely to be mild, and they're not likely to be hospitalized, and they're certainly not likely to die.
The science says he's wrong on 2 counts. Millions of children have tested positive for COVID-19, and masks are proven to prevent the spread of the virus. A California native, Elder was raised in...
Does he think that, like, viruses behave differently when they come out of a kid's mouth as opposed to an adult? If they it doesn't matter if they're a kid or an adult. If they're infectious, they're going to spread the disease. That's the purpose of a mask. Masks provide double protection. If you wear a mask, it protects people from when you breathe out. And if they're wearing a mask, they get some protection from when they breathe in. So if a young person has COVID and they don't have a mask on, that increases transmission.
In South Central Los Angeles, made his way to Brown University and
Shabito's
received a law degree from Michigan.
Larry Elder here, the sage from South Central.
For 27 years, he was the voice of conservative rage on the radio.
Blacks exaggerate the significance of racism. Affirmative action is wrong.
Some of his most controversial comments over the years were about things like systemic racism in policing.
The studies do not show that the police are pulling black people over just because they're black. The studies do not show the police are...
That's wrong. They absolutely do. What? They did a massive study of behavior of police officers pulling people over, and they found that in the daytime, black people and Hispanic people are much more disproportionately likely to be pulled over, and at night, that disparity went away. Why? Because the cops could no longer see the race of the people driving the cars. It's like it's a legendarily famous study. He's just lying.
Killing black people just because they're black. It is false.
If I had known there'd be so many people, I would have prepared something to say.
Many of Elder's stated views after a career in talk radio are extreme. But at least on 2 policies, Elder tells me he would not try to implement them.
Here it is. Black drivers get pulled over by police less at night when their race is obscured by a veil of darkness, Stanford study finds. After analyzing 95 million traffic stop records filed by officers with 21 state patrol agencies and 35 municipal forces from 2011 to 2018, researchers concluded that police stops and search decisions suffer from persistent racial bias. He just straight up lied. What do you expect, man?
If elected governor.
Am I opposed to the minimum wage?
Thank you, Children's here for the
yes.
2-1.
Am I going to do anything about it? Absolutely not. That's not even close to anything on my agenda list.
On immigration, Elder suggested in a 2010 column a constitutional amendment to deny citizenship to children of undocumented immigrants. A politically explosive position in a state rich with immigrants.
Are you going to do things like deny medical care?
Why do you have citizenship? If it ain't birthright citizenship, why do you have citizenship? Dude, you're a black man. You only have citizenship because of birthright citizenship. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Dred Scott that black men have no rights that the white man need respect. That was the Supreme Court position until the Civil Rights Amendments, the Reconstruction Amendments. Birthright citizenship is why you are a citizen.
and education to undocumented immigrants in the state.
Again, not even close to anything on my agenda.
As Elder's political star rises, his decades of comments on race and women, mocking sexual assault and saying women no less than men about politics, are drawing fresh scrutiny.
I've always felt that minorities and women complain too much about racism and sexism.
For instance, Elder tweeted that women have no right to maternity leave, in addition to other sexist comments.
I have a great deal of respect for women. My mom was a woman. I had her on my show every Friday. Only you bring up these kinds of issues. When I'm on the campaign trail...
I respect women because my mom was a woman? Again, front runner to be California's next governor in 2 weeks. Again, California, if you do not vote against recall, this will be your governor. Worst timeline possible. That's what we're in. You better get out there and vote, man. You better get out there and vote. Who could forget Larry Elder moderated this legendary debate?
Should someone have to have a government-issued license to drive a car?
Hell no.
What's next? Requiring a license to make toast in your own damn toaster?
The license to drive? You know, I'd like to see some competency exhibited by people before they drive.
California. Yeah. California. Yeah.
I meet a lot of women. Nobody says to me, you know, Larry, I'm concerned about what you're going to do about women. Just you guys.
I talked to Larry Elder at one of his favorite restaurants here. I asked him if he wanted the endorsement of former President Donald Trump. He said he was indifferent and had not asked for it. A source close to Trump told me no decision has been made about whether to support Larry Elder. Back to you, Jake.
All right, Joe Johns, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
How do we handle hogwatch on this level? This level of hogwatch is just too powerful.